What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters, and welcome to No Life Till Metal. This time I'm going to be able to show off a couple of box sets. I showed a couple box sets that I received in the mail, might have been a week or two ago now, and I didn't get a chance to open either one on video, and I thought I'd kind of do like a Steele Jag review kind of thing. And I've done box set videos before, just haven't done one in a while, so I'm going to do both box sets that I showed, and I'm pretty excited about them because I didn't really get a chance to open them at all, so I don't even know what's in these, and I'm looking forward to it. So getting to show the first one. Let's do this one first. This is Virgin Steel, the Black Light Bacchanalia, the Black Light Bacchanalia. Is that right? I could be wrong on that. I forgot to look up the year on this. I really don't know what year this came out. The Black Light Bacchanalia is 2010 release on Steam Hammer. Just happen to have my computer open, which I don't usually. You can kind of see it. There it is. Usually have it closed while I'm doing this, so actually I'm going to close it. There, see? No more reflection. And yeah, let's take a look. Never been opened. This was actually a VCLT gift from Harmless Rebel, Steve, who is a very good friend of mine. I speak to him regularly on the phone and text, and we're always sending records and CDs back and forth to each other. Got my handy knife, and we're going to rip this puppy open here. I'm going to see if I can do it without totally destroying the plastic, because I usually get them off and use the plastic to kind of help protect them. Unlike a regular record, I take the plastic off because it can destroy them. It's not going to hurt a box set. This is on SPV. Let's see what's in this box set. First of all, it's in the nice box, as you can see. And let's see what's inside the box. If it'll open, there he goes. There's the top. Alright, let's see what's in here. So it looks like we have a, you want to do, oh. No, it looks like maybe a 16-page booklet with, I would assume, lyrics and liner notes and other kind of fun stuff. And I love this kind of stuff. I kind of geek out over stuff like this. I assume that somewhere in here there's probably some pictures of the band. Sort of. And then on top of that, inside of this box is the, if I can get it out of here, the CD with slightly different cover art than what's on the front of the box. And as you can see, it's still sealed. Obviously, I hadn't opened this yet. Underneath of that is a Virgin Steel sticker, a Virgin Steel postcard, a poster. Let's see what this is. This looks like another, like an insert of some sort, maybe another poster. Oh nope, this is actually the record. This is the sleeve of one of the records, and it's black vinyl. Oh jeez. You know, a little pet peeve I have. I don't know if you can see how I'm holding the records, but I always hold it by the edges. Rarely ever put my fingers on the record itself. I use the, the center to touch by, and the outer. And I see people on the VC all the time just putting their fingerprints and grabbing and putting their oily skin all over the records. I don't do that. It actually drives me nuts when I watch someone's video and they're like holding it up like this. I'm like, oh man. Anyhow, pet peeve. What can I say? But this is yeah, one of the records here. I've never even heard this album. I do have a lot of Virgin Steel in my collection. This just happens to be one I didn't have. Steve knew that and hooked me up. So this is a 3-album set. So here you go. Here's record number 2 and the outer sleeve. And record number, did I say that one was 3? 2, 3. And there's the box. So there you go. So yeah, 3-album set. Looks like there's at least 2 songs in every album. And most of the songs here are between 5 up to 12 minutes long. 9 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, one song that was under 4 minutes. All the rest are over 5. Most of them are in the 8 to 10, 11-minute range. So, as I know, this is kind of more of a progressive, traditional power metal. I know when I say power metal, I tend to think of U.S. power metal, which Virgin Steel are a U.S. band. But it's not that, you know, it's not U.S. power metal. It's more like a, I'm going to say flowery, but it's more like a European style of power metal when it comes to Virgin Steel. Like I said, I haven't heard this album yet. Maybe some of you guys have, can tell me what to expect. This is just the first time I've had a chance to actually open this all the way up and take a look. So the whole thing kind of is held in there by the CD thing like this, which is very nice. And then the booklet fits on top. And the cover. So there you go. That's the Virgin Steel, the Blacklight Bacchanalia. The Blacklight Bacchanalia box set from 2012. SPV Steamhammer. Very cool. Next one is was a total shocker. Actually, that one was too. But this one is really freaking heavy. This is Jag Panzer, Historical Battles, the Early Years. And I did pop the plastic off this one, so as not to bore you popping off plastic. And what we have in here is, let's see here. This is the, this is a little booklet, and you might expect it to be like full of, you know, writing and, you know, maybe liner notes or whatnot, but rather each page is an early years flyer. Hand-drawn flyers. I love the old flyers. I actually have a bunch of these. I collect them. Like any other sort of metal memorabilia. So that's really cool. Yeah, every page is a different flyer. I'm going to go through the whole thing real quick. That's very cool with the live shots of the band. And then the back cover is another one. So that's pretty cool. This is on High Roller Records, so it's got the High Roller insert. Oh, these are so cool. Let me see if I can, if there's anything else. Oh yeah, there's more stuff at the bottom here too. So let me pull this out before I show you the records. Sorry, I'm kind of geeking out over it myself and wanting to look at it all myself. But anyhow, this is a hardcover tabletop book with the big Jag Panzer logo on it. And like I said, hardcover. Fairly thick book. Just tons of photos, different releases, test pressings. How would you like to be in a record store and run across a Jag Panzer test pressing? And I love early Jag Panzer. Matter of fact, that's what's playing in the background. There are several different versions of what I consider to be one of the most underrated and best power metal bands of traditional heavy metal bands, whatever you call it, of the 80s, and that would be Ample Destruction. There are some lyrics in here too. Here's a band picture and the lyrics, some of the albums. Collages. I'm just skipping like 10 pages at a time here, so more collage photos. This is incredible. Really nicely printed. Jag Panzer, Chain of Command. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Chain of Command was an unreleased album from that, from them. It was recorded but never officially released. Let's see here. Cover of Inagata Davida, Iron Butterfly. This is a cool booklet. So it looks like it encompasses all the albums that are in this box set and gives you like full liner notes and song titles and photos of the demos, test pressings, and everything else. So anyhow, very, very cool. Oh my goodness, my allergies. Alright, so these are very cool. I know some people don't like these, but I do. I especially think modern ones sound much better than they used to in the past. But this is the Ample Destruction picture disc. This was originally released in, let's see if I can remember what year these were. Was it 84? 85? I also have here's a CD that's playing with a different cover. I always liked that cover. This is the metalcore release from, I think it came out in the early 90s. This one's actually as rare as anything else is these days. You can see the alternative cover. Wouldn't doubt that that cover's probably in that booklet somewhere. But yeah, there it is, the Jag Panzer Ample Destruction picture disc. And this alone, I just didn't have this on vinyl. I'm glad to have it finally on vinyl. So, you know, picture disc or what, but this box set is incredible. The Tyrants EP, which I happen to have a CD version of on Mausoleum Records. I've had this thing for decades, actually. I think I picked this thing up in the early 90s. But anyhow, there you go. This is the CD version that I already had. And here is the vinyl version. And again, I can't remember the year on this one. I'll have to put the name, the year below. Now this, I don't know what it is. Shadow Thief. So this is a Shadow Thief album. I'm not mistaken, it was either a demo or an album that was never officially released by the band. And it's definitely an 80s album. And this one too. Matter of fact, this is the one that I showed inside the booklet. This is the Chain of Command album, and if I'm not mistaken, this was around 86, 87. And all these albums have the full album on it, and as I'm looking on the back, Ample Destruction has Black Sunday bonus track on it. Tyrants has a whole side of it. Tyrants is only an EP, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bonus tracks, all from the early 80s, unreleased demos, and just previous unreleased tracks that were recorded. And as I said, this is these two are probably, I don't think they've ever seen the light of day, at least officially that I know of. If they do, I don't have them in any form at all. So there you go. That's the Jag Panzer early years box set, 4 picture discs, huge booklet, which I'm going to return back to the bottom of the list. And this is just the high roller insert and the booklet with all the flyers in it. Very cool set. Black, kind of a leathery, uncoated surface with the silver foil stamp fronts and sides. So there you go. That's the second box set, and hope you enjoyed this Jag Panzer Virgin Steel box set video. 2 classic American bands. Both have been around since the early 80s. Both have stuck around and, you know, broke up and come back and released newer records over the years, and both have pretty much stayed true to heavy metal even through the musically depressed 1990s. Did I say 1990s? That's what I meant to say. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed this video. Always appreciate y'all watching. God bless. Stay strong.